Hi, friends. This is Jyrrod Trust with Comedians for Change. How are you doing? I am on my daily walk. I got my laptop. I am going to do some work out of the office today. Just this week alone, I've met like 4 people. I'm working with 2. I've gotten 3 jobs. I've just gotten a lot of work done. I've got a tan. I feel good. I've gotten lots of exercise because I've been walking. Not all of us are gonna jump for joy and take action at the thought of this. My laptop case, which I carry with my notebook for my writings, it weighs about 20 pounds. On top of walking, I'm also technically getting a pretty heavy workout as I would at a gym. I am doing that on my way to work. Difficult it is to carry this heavy ass thing. My arms, my body has my energy levels has been boosted pretty substantially, and I feel really good and I can think clear. My habits just continue to go in a more healthy direction because of this. What I want to talk about though in this video on pursuing your passions, and this is especially for young people. They're in high school, junior high, their early 20s, who are just starting to really take into consideration their future, what they have planned for it, figuring out how they want to go about following their passions and their dreams. And that's great. In my personal opinion, I think you should be doing that. And so I'm going to talk about first steps. For younger people, for you, there's just so many different directions and way you can go, and then you don't know for sure if you're going to like something, so that might be holding you back a little bit from just going for it. And you might be busy and you might work your job and go to school. You just have very little energy, and then you have friends, you know, want your time and want to hang out with you. Warren Buffett, a billionaire, one of the wealthiest people in America, has a quote that says, "Saying no is one of the best skills you can have." Saying no to something fun, saying no to hanging out with your friend on a Friday night, especially if you're saying no because you want to do something productive or for yourself or for your future, that's a huge skill to have. It's a hard thing to do. I wasn't able to do that until like my middle 20s, really. I didn't get that until later. And people know that when I say no, or when I'm just not available, it's not because I don't want to hang out with them or talk to them. It's just because my energy, I only have so much of it, and it has to go to certain things on certain days, and if I'm going to get anything done. And right now is a very important time for me, and I've got a lot I need to get done, and I have very little time to do it. Saying no is a great first step. Starting to practice saying no to things. And then when you do say no, using that time instead to do something productive, even if it's just writing down a few ideas, thinking about your future for 5 minutes. That's a great first step. Another thing, we all have our own way of becoming more fearless. You need to start to learn how to be fearless. Start to learn how to take educated, calculated risks, but smart ones, well thought out ones. Letting go of this image that people expect you and want you and put on you to be, whether it's the people that you go to school with or your parents or your friends. You need to start thinking about the kind of image that you want to portray. Your image, the image you want to give off. No matter what kind of image you want it to be, it is wonderful if that's what you want your image to be. Whatever it is, it's great. And I hope you start to, you stay true to that image. Trying to become fearless, letting go of ego, letting go with what other people think about you, letting go of what any negative stuff people say about your videos. Especially with me creating a YouTube channel, and I've created YouTube channels for many others, including Rebecca Brand, who's got one of the biggest cooking shows on YouTube. I was lucky enough to be part of her team in the beginning and in the middle. I was an editor and videographer, oh my gosh, you should have seen the negative comments people leave on YouTube. They're awful. Even one of my other close lady friends who's very talented and beautiful, I mean, the things people say, I'm even getting some nasty ones. But when you get those negative comments and that negative attention, it's actually a great thing. People are watching, seeing what you're doing, and they're putting an energy into leaving a comment, whether negative or positive. It shows that your stuff's getting out there. And so that's how you want to look at it. Don't let it put you down. If you don't like it, delete it. I usually don't respond to it unless I can make like a positive point by responding to it. Yeah, and then you surprise that person because you reacted with positivity and progression. I'm trying to actually turn it around and try and help motivate that person to maybe be a little bit nicer person, be more supportive. Letting go of ego, again, writing down what you're passionate about, visualizing it. If you listen to 50 Cent's The 50th Law, his audio tapes, he talks about growing up, he was in the worst situation you can imagine. He was alone and he had people trying to kill him. And yet growing up, he visualized himself as pretty much what he is now. He lived in his mind and visualized it. He says that's what got him through the hard times. And honestly, I do the same thing, and it's what gets me through hard times. And when you do that, the hard times have a tendency to not last so long. In fact, I think that's the best way to recover or get out of a tough situation, is staying positive, being open to opportunity, networking, just staying true to yourself and your image and your future, and visualizing it and living it. First few steps to pursuing your passion, doing what you love to do, and being financially successful, having creative freedom, the first few steps are from within yourself. Getting yourself in that strong, fearless place. It's nothing you're gonna create. It's about gaining that inner strength, confidence, and fearlessness. Getting to a point where the negative stuff, the bullies, that is something that's inevitable in life. You can either let it take you down, or you could see it for what it is. It means you're getting people's attention, and it means you're doing something right. Thanks, friends. See you for the next one.